Hello, JJ Bricks and Mox here, doing a review of set number 43217, The Up House. This retails for $60, and I'm going to be reviewing this and then comparing it to my own custom Up House, which was on LEGO Ideas until it was archived because of this set. Time to build this, review it, and then see how they compare. Here is the set complete. The extra pieces are on the side, and first I'll start with the figures. So here's Doug. This is a really nice figure. Pretty sure it's dual molded, and then the nose, mouth, and eyes are prints, I think. The nose might be dual molded. And then that's what the bottom looks like, so you need two studs for it to be secure in the ground. And yeah, I don't really have any complaints with it. It's a really nice figure. And then here's Carl, also really nice. He has some mid legs, which are nice to see. Here's his alternate face. And then there's just a few prints on the back. It's hard to see, but there's a little design there and then up there. And then here's the front again. Kind of wish the bottom of his walker was green because that's what it looks like, but it's fine. And then here's Russell. Really love the torso here. And it's a major upgrade from the one I used, which you'll see during the comparison section. But yeah, some dual molded legs, dual molding, just really nice. This hat is a new piece, so it's pretty nice. Just don't like how it's angled up so high. And then the backpack is held in by this and sticks out pretty far, and there's a pretty big gap there. And you have a bugle, a fork, a cup, some binoculars, and a pan. And then there's also that jumper on the bottom. And that's the figures. There's also the side build with the mailbox, which I wish had the print and was more accurate. And then there's some balloons, which there's also some balloons up there. And now onto the actual build. So starting off with the front, there's the windows, and then also this thing up top, the balloons, some shingle designs, which are also on the side here, the front porch, and then starting off with something not good, this isn't accurate. This should be right here, but it's right here in the build, which easy fix, you just move it over, but inaccurate build how it's supposed to be. And there's a doorbell. This door with two stickers, so that's what it looks like on the front. You'll see it in the back when I go to the interior. And then here's the side, boring and missing a lot of details. And then here's the back. This whole balloon structure is just held in by two Tectic pins. So that's what it looks like. And then the balloon design, if I move some balloons out of the way, it's just I think it's a spider web piece, and then axle, and then some 2x2 round bricks in the middle there. And then you just push them all up. And then design. Looks nice, but it just doesn't capture the just chaos that it is in the movie, where this is the size of what Lego has, but it should be going out all the way to here. And there is this nice sticker, which is like one of 15 stickers. Here's a picture of the sticker sheet. There's a lot. And then there's also back here the adventure book, which has a sticker. And then inside is just the Once Upon a Time print, which is not new. There's the bed over here. Pretty simple. Another sticker. There's a lot of 2x2 round tile in this set with stickers. So that's that one. And then I'm gonna take this off to make it a little bit easier to see inside here, because it is quite cramped and you can barely even fit Russell. You can somewhat fit him like that, but you have to put him in facing backwards, which is kind of disappointing. Which, another thing I don't like about this set, it's 6 studs deep. How are you supposed to get all the details in here? And then this is also what the other side of that sticker looks like. But over here, which is one of the main reasons why I got this set, the stickers. This is so much nicer than what I have, because this is official sticker and they have better printing quality. So it's a bit hard to see all these, but there's that painting, and then some photos in the back here. That's what they look like. A red bird, the fireplace where all the balloons are, and then also this Paradise Falls head print. So that's that side, and the back side has some coins. And that's it for the build. There's not much because of just the tiny size. Now onto the comparison. Here's the Lego set, and then here's my mock. I had to back up the camera because of just how large mine is with the balloons, which goes to my first difference, the size. This thing is 8x16, while this is on a 32x32 base plate, and is a little bit larger than your typical modular because there's a little bit more space taken up in the back. And then now I'll go into the figures. I'll do the builds next. So, Doug's Legos is better. This is just someone from a friend set, and yeah, just not to the same level of detail. And then the two Carls, mine has a larger walker and actually has green for the tennis balls, which Lego doesn't. The torso on Lego is going to be much more accurate because, again, they have much more graphic design and like printer accessibility and like just all that stuff is better. Yeah, like Scissor has the grape soda, the more accurate torso. Mine is just, I'm pretty sure that's from like some Lego City mining thing, probably from like 2012. And then the hair is gonna be more accurate on the Lego one, which I could have gotten, but the gray looks pretty nice. And then another difference is mine doesn't have an alternate face, while Lego's does. Now onto the Russells, where I would say like mine is like it's a bit closer for like how good they are. This one's gonna be much more accurate with the Wilderness Explorer stuff. Mine just has the Build a Minifigure torso from last October, which came around with the Halloween and Dia de los Muertos things. This hat, like for personal, this is a yellow, this is tan, so there's gonna be that difference. But then mine has the GPS, a chocolate bar to give to Kevin, which the Lego set is missing for some reason. Only the best is good enough. And then to their bags, mine is just not as deep, and it has way more accessories because they both have the bugle, but if I take the bag off, this has the original one in chrome gold, which in my opinion the chrome colors look so much nicer than metallic, and this is also just much chunkier because it's not its own custom, it's just brick built, it's not its own mold. And then they both have binoculars, except for this one's dark green because that's more accurate. They both have the same pan. This one has a fork out. The fork on this is probably in the bag. They both have the same cup. But then after that, mine has a flag, which would be nice if they had it in the set, because then it could have the Wilderness Explorer sticker. This has a bug catching net, and then some rope, which is just on a lifesaver. So the figure on Lego's official one is much nicer, but I like the bag on mine more. And then now on the figures that are not in the Lego set, that would be kid versions of Carl and Ellie. If you've watched a review of my mock, you would know this can come off, and same with this, which reveals a hidden attic with the balloon scene from the beginning of the movie, which just adds like more story to mine. Lego can't fit that in 1x8 territory, so that's not as big of a deal as not including a Kevin, which, how could they do that? So those are the figures. Overall, Lego, the ones that Lego made are much nicer than mine, but there could have been way more. Now onto the builds. I will start with the exterior and then go a little bit into the interior. If you want a full in-depth review of my mock, go watch the video. I have a link to it in the description of this video. But yeah, start with the exterior. So I'll just start with the side build, which mine doesn't have balloons in the side, but they both have a mailbox, and mine is much larger because it has a snot brick to have the lever, which makes it a bit more accurate. But Lego could have had some printer sticker on theirs with the hands from the movie, but yeah, I mean, it works, it's just kind of small. And then mine is missing the hose because of the way I had mine built. And also the way Lego built this is very interesting because mine just uses hinge plates, and then I have some snot bricks with cheese slopes on it to cover up the gap. While Lego, they have cheese slopes on snot to cover the gaps, and they're using bricks with clips on them. It's kind of hard to see from this, but just go to the instructions of this part and you'll see how that's built. Very interesting. And then for the porch, very similar. Main thing is just like I used a plate instead of ingot tile because mine is much larger. So yeah, that's just another size thing. They also use the telescope piece up here, while I just use tan for like tile and more structural things. But yeah, that is probably the most similar part of these two builds. Everything beyond that is like pretty much completely different. And then one other thing is the beginning part here with just slope bricks, but after that, mine is some snot bricks with Subway or whatever that piece is called. This like, I forgot the name. This just has some more snot with some slope bricks on their sides. Those are 1x4s. And then for the roof, Lego used plates on clips on hinges, while I just used some more slope bricks. That was mainly for just like easier to like have it be a modular, because then you can just take it off like that. This like you have to completely just take it out of the clip part, which is much harder to do with like taking it apart, which this doesn't have to deal with because it's open back, while mine is modular. So you go to the back, it's fully detailed, which another thing, this could have been way more detailed, because if I go to the side, this has like, first of all, there's not even supposed to be pink there. This is like all the electrical, which this doesn't. I guess this pink might be this part, but I don't know. I'm not on Lego's design team, and probably be hard to get in contact with someone on the team to talk to. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the exterior. Just mine's gonna be more detailed because this is more aimed at like kind of a play set. This is like would be like a $250 18 plus set. So yeah, that's it. Well, then there's also the balloons, which I will give to Lego. The structuring on this is much nicer and would be easier to build, because it was painful trying to do this, and this is tilting while this one isn't, because there's just so many more balloons, and it's just got that like chaotic feel to it. And the chimney is going to be bigger because, again, mine is larger. Now onto the interiors. I will start with the second floor of each build. So this one has a tiny bed, and then a TV, and then the My Adventure book back there. Mine has a bed, a nightstand, another room right there, the bathroom, and then some shelves on the side. So mine is just more house-like. This is just $60 Lego playset. Now for the first floor, so when you enter the official set, there's a plant, a painting, and a clock. And then when you enter my mock, you got no clock, no plant, but then the paintings are on the wall by the stairs where it's supposed to be. The Lego set doesn't have stairs, so that makes sense. And then also, that painting is over here, and then mine is lacking those photos on the walls here, but then mine does have just a more fleshed out interior, including both of the chairs. The My Adventure book here, which Lego's is much better, where I committed Lego crimes, so I will give that to Lego. Theirs is less accurate, but no Lego crime. Theirs does have a compass, and then this is a bit similar, and then this is obviously going to be better on Legos. This is just some sticker paper. And then mine does have like all the bookshelves that would be here, and then the actual strings that you can see, that again, because of size, not present on Legos. And then mine has the full kitchen and eating area. And going back here, theirs does have the record player and the Paradisa Falls, which mine is up here in the kitchen. And besides just like the size and mine having more things, that's it for similarities. So yeah, mine just has more things. Legos is all cramped, not as accurate, but stickers, like that, again, like if I just go back to here, there is just no competition because of just Lego's resources. And also this is actually on a stud. This here is just clipped in because I don't really have anywhere to put it. But that's it for the comparison. Overall, Mine is much more accurate, but then Lego has the better figures and stickers. And then also here's the extra pieces. You get an extra compass as your printed piece, and then also a fork, but everything else is just generic pieces. So yeah, that's the set. That's my review. That's the comparison. I don't really have a place for this in the city because I have this, but I will be using the stickers and prints from this set. So that's it for this video. Bye.